All right, guys, it is 8:30. So, listen, today we had an amazing day over at Saint Augustine. There is a lot of footage I have to compile through. So, I just wanted to make sure that you guys weren't worried if you didn't see a daily upload for today.
Subscribe.
And the reason being is because there was so freaking much. We had drive-in footage. We had walking around footage. We had all sorts of footage, even at the gas station Buc-ee's over in Daytona at LPGA Boulevard. We got a lot of footage in today, and truthfully, we had one amazing day. So, before I go ahead and I start, okay, let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and start getting my stuff set up while I talk to you, because this little short that I'm doing now for you guys, I can upload quicker without any issues. So here's the deal, okay? We took advantage of a couple of amazing programs today. One is over with the Leitner Museum. There is something called Museums for All. If you possess, okay, a EBT card, a food stamp card, okay, you can get in to the Leitner Museum up in Saint Augustine for free. That is the same pass that we actually use to go ahead and get us into a couple of other places. Before, we actually did it with Bob Carr Science Center, and it worked out great, but we had to pay there. But with Leitner, it was free. I thought that was awesome. Now, the other place that we actually went today was over at the fort, Saint Marcos, okay? We actually went over there, and honestly, we had an amazing time. And here's the thing. Over there at the fort, okay? What's cool is that Lily and us did not have to pay to get in. I know what you're thinking, Ryan. How is that possible? Well, let me tell you. So through a system, through the National Park Service, okay, where people can go ahead and get in for free if they have a disability. No, you are not required to show official documentation, okay? It is on an honor system, okay? So no, you don't have to, it's not IBCSS where you guys show up and bring all your medical documents and talk to someone, interview. It's not Disney where you just got to interview and then be told, hey, this may or may not work for you. It is not like that at all, okay? It is strictly for everybody that has a disability to show up. You talk to a worker there. They just ask you, hey, is the member of your party disabled? Okay, when you want to go ahead and get that pass. You say yes, they give it to you. It's that simple. There's no you have to be in a wheelchair. There's no that you have to physically look like you are disabled. It is that good, okay, on the honor system, and I love that. I understand that that can also be taken advantage too, but at the same time, I get why they do it, to get more people into the national parks that necessarily couldn't get in there because of the cost of it. If you were to have gone today, it would have been about $20 a person. $60 to get into the fort. Now, granted, we did pay $20 for parking today, which was quite a bit. And this is going to be a fun part of the video that you're going to see later, is where we had to run back to the car at a brisk pace because we did not want to have to be charged $5 additional, okay? So let me set this up for you guys, all right? Right now, I have other footage copying over to the MacBook Pro. But anyway, when you get into the parking tower over by the city of Saint Augustine, the Visitor Information Center, you have until 5 o'clock, and then it's a flat $20 prior. So 5 o'clock and earlier, $20 all day up until 5. After 5, you're charged an additional $5, okay? So then it becomes $25. And what happened is, in the video, we're sitting there, we're enjoying our pretzel. We look down and we're like, oh crap. It is 4:47 or so. We need to get our butts moving. Because we had to go all the way back over to the parking lot from Market Street when we were having our pretzel. And it was like, oh my gosh. Luckily, we actually got back in time. So I was like, okay, we're good. But overall, honestly, today was an amazing day. And Lily, she handled it actually really well. She had her cough under control for the most part. On occasion, it did act up a little bit, but it wasn't anything bad. And if we would have stayed in Central Florida and gone to Epcot per se, like what we thought we wanted to do, we would have been rained out. Because ironically, the weather pattern that Tiffany kept telling me about that would be up there at Saint Augustine kind of shifted over to Epcot and Disney World. So we had beautiful blue skies. We had a gorgeous day. It was amazing. And honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better time. And I also got to go ahead and really think about a lot of things of what I want. I really did. And like, I want to be a teacher later, but I think what I want to do is that I'm taking the next year to do substitute teaching along with another job. And I'm going to go ahead and really get the experience of being a teacher. Like, is this something that I truly want? Or was it more of a throw all nails at the chalkboard and see what sticks? Because being a teacher is very rewarding. Is it also challenging? Yes. Because besides actual state mandated exams that you gotta do, continuing education, you also have to hope that you get renewed every year by the school to be appointed to that classroom again. Otherwise, if you don't get renewed, you don't have a job. It's not like every year at a regular job where they can go ahead and will just let you go. You have to really mess up at a lot of corporate jobs. But with teaching, sometimes it's not that easy, as I've seen on Reddit, where some people, they were removed from their post, not because of any bad doing by them, because the school administration had a friend of theirs that wants to become a teacher and get into that classroom. So when that happens, then they force them out by not renewing them. Unless they've been there a long time, then they have tenure, but that's for a whole different story. So that's where it gets kind of interesting about, where do I go from here? What do I do? And honestly, there's so much to the possibility of what to do. And I really have to contemplate on it. But a lot of what I figured out is going ahead, passing my certification exam for drone piloting. And actually I was inspired by a guy named Roland about that, which was really cool. Him and I actually talked about that too, to be able to show it on my channel, which would be awesome. But also, I want to go ahead, get back in talks with some other companies that are part-time, interview with them, see where that goes. and then do substitute teaching to see if down the road, next year comes, do I want to do teaching fully? That's where my head is mentally. And I think that it's a good part because there's a lot of corporate jobs where I have ability to move up versus teaching where it's not really a moving up. It's more like a lateral move into virtual education versus in school education. So there's a lot to think about there as well. And honestly, something wrong with just taking some time, discovering what you really want, thinking about it, putting together a plan, and getting that plan into action. There's really not anything wrong with that. And honestly, that's what I'm going to be doing. Because I figured out that I have everything in a row right now. I'm set up for success. So why do I want to rush it now and then screw it all up? That'd be dumb. And I'm tired of making dumb mistakes, to be honest. Because since January, there's been a lot of dumb mistakes I've made. And I'm not going to be making those anymore. That's for sure. And I know some of you from the original, from the Daily Channel, were like, oh, you bonehead. Oh, why'd you do that? So that's where a lot of this is coming from. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the main video that you're going to see later on. And thanks for everything. I really appreciate it. And I couldn't do it without you guys, to be honest. You guys are like that extra rock that's holding me down and is keeping me stable. That's for sure. So I'll see you in the main video in a little bit. I have to admit, this is the first sign of anything bad on the horizon.
Well, they're starting to turn over here. Purple. Our feature. I'm not purple. I'm fire. The teacher. Maybe I'm not say pirates anymore. Why are they trying? Can I see my bag? Yeah.
She really wants to see pirates.
I know.
I say pirate.
Look at this incredible view. This is beautiful. Except for the modern excavator and that right there. This is beautiful.
The seats are hot.
What?
The seats are hot.
Really?
Yeah. Like scorching hot.
Oh man, that is freaking cool.
I'm so purple.
Yeah.
I'm enough purple.
Guys, this was awesome hanging out over here at the fort. But I want to go somewhere else and take a little break from the heat. So we are going to go ahead and go over to Lightner Museum next. So you're probably wondering, so how do you plan on getting in here on a budget? Easy. This. An EBT card. Through Museums for All, you can get into some museums for nothing or for half or 90% off. Let's go see what kind of deal we can get here with it. Okay, so guys, through Museums for All, you do not pay anything to get into the Lightner Museum. So if you have an EBT card, you don't have to pay at all. The Seamstress of Brittany. You're gonna have to blur that out.
Sorry.
My
Here we are, baby. Ben's soft pretzels.
my favorite bag.
Okay.
A place that
There's a crate place
specializes
next to it.
in soft pretzels.
Nice.
How freaking cool is that?
I
That is why we also came up here. Yeah, honestly, I did not know how big a jumbo pretzel was. That is pretty good. I will say they're pretty light on the salt.
That is a unique taste.
What I do like is that it's not overly buttered like your Aunt Annie's pretzels. You just taste it just enough.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have any weird aftertaste to it.
A little bit of traffic.
This is a bit more than a little bit of traffic. But it's not the end of the world.
I don't know how far it goes. Looks like it's just up to that light.
Yeah. It is just at the San Sebastian River. I'm not an expert in geo. I just see the sign.
Is that really a river?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought that was like one of the inlets.
Yep. Okay, you can go ahead and pop off.
Out here in lights.
I will admit, they have more signs out here, more lighting systems than you know what to do with.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, this is actually something we do not see in our area.
No.
Trees
Not anymore.
for miles.
You used to down 545, not anymore.
No, you really don't. And we've shown you on 545. It's now just home developments. This is so freaking cool. I like this. It almost wants me to put the windows down, open the sunroof, but
It wasn't almost 100 degrees outside.
it's 88.
Okay, still close enough for me.
That's cooler than some days. We have finally made it to our halfway point on our journey home. We are at Buc-ee's, finally. So Tiffany found the beaver nuggets. That is a big bag of them. 13 ounces. What the heck is it though?
It's like cheese puffs coated in candy.
Brewed organic green tea, water tea, pure cane sugar, spearmint, good flow Texas wildflower, raw honey, and citric acid and lemon juice. So they got this one here, then they also got sugar blend, sweet tea. They got quite a bit here. Let me see this one here. This one here is brewed organic black tea, water and tea, cane sugar, and lemon juice. I think I'm gonna try this one here.
Oh, that's sweet. That tastes like I just drank a load of sugar.
That's because you did. That's 27 grams of sugar, and there's 2 servings in this container.
Ryan, what the heck did you buy? Hold on a minute, Lily. Let me see if they're hard for you. Yeah, come on, popcorn. There you go, Buc-ee.
You know, honestly, yeah, it's got a little crunch to it, but not bad.
It's just really sweet, but
Give me another one. Honestly, actually, it's not bad.
Oh, it tastes like caramel popcorn somehow.
Guys, we got our food. It is only $7.54. Not bad.
Like and subscribe.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.